Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Norafi Marinda binti Muhammad Faizal Noor. My matric number is H22A0792. Today, I would like to talk about motivation in chapter 4, organizational behavior. Topic motivation. So, what is motivation? Motivation is a fundamental aspect that drives us to achieve our goal. Motivation is the process that initiates, guides, and sustains goal-oriented behavior. It's what pushes us to take action, whether it's drinking a glass of water where we are thirsty or reading a book to gain knowledge. Motivation comes in two forms, which is intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation comes from within. It's driven by internal rewards like personal, something that we love. On the other hand, intrinsic motivation is driven by external rewards such as money, fame, grade, or praise. Both types of motivation are essential and can influence our behavior and performance in different ways. Now we bump to the three elements of motivations. We have three. What is the three key element is? So, firstly, intensity. Secondly, direction. And thirdly, persistence. Intensity refers to how a person tries. It's the energy behind our action. Direction is about where this effort is channeled, whether our energy is directed toward achieve our goal. Persistent in how long a person can maintain their effort over time even when facing obstacles. Imagine a student preparing for exam. Intensity is how much effort they put into studying. Direction ensures their effort is focused on the right subject and topic, and persistent is their ability to keep studying even when they feel tired or discouraged. Why is motivation important? What do you think? Firstly, motivated individuals tend to be more productive. They work harder and smarter, leading to better performance and outcomes. Secondly, motivation enhances engagement. Motivated employees are more likely to be engaged in their work, contributing positively to their team and organization. Lastly, motivation drives personal growth. It pushes individuals to develop new skills, overcome challenges, and achieve personal and professional skills. For instance, a motivated employee in a company is not only productive, but also contribute to a positive work environment, inspiring others to achieve more. There's a direct correlation between motivation and performance. High level of motivation generally lead to high performance. Conversely, low motivation often result in poor performance. In the workplace, a motivated team member who is passionate about their project will likely produce high quality work, meet a deadline, and contribute innovative ideas. In education, a motivated student is more likely to attend classes regularly, participate actively, and achieve higher grades. Therefore, understanding and leveraging motivation can significantly enhance both individual and organizational performance. Now, we can explore some classical theory of motivations. We have three in motivation, which is Maslow hierarchy of needs, Herbert's two-factor theory, Mr. Gregor theory X, and theory Y. First, Maslow hierarchy of needs suggests that humans have 5 levels of need: physically, safety, love, esteem, and self-actualization. According to Maslow, we must satisfy lower level needs before we can address higher level ones. Next is Herbert's two-factor theory, which is diverse workplace factors into motivators and hygiene factors. Motivators like recognition and achievement increase job satisfaction, while hygiene factors such as salary and work condition prevent dissatisfactions but not necessarily improve satisfaction. Lastly, Mr. Gregor theory X and theory Y describe two different views of worker. Theory X assumes that employees are inherently lazy and require strict supervision, while Theory Y suggests that employees are self-motivated and thrive on responsibility. This theory offers valuable insight into how motivation can be neutral in the workplace. Now, this story offers valuable insight into how motivation can be nurtured in the workplace and highlight the importance of addressing both intrinsic and extrinsic motivational factors. Let's look at some contemporary theories of motivations. Self-determination. Self-determination theory emphasizes the role of intrinsic motivation, proposing that people are motivated when they feel autonomy, competence, and relatedness. For example, employees who feel they have control over their work autonomy believe that they are capable of performing well, competent, and feel connected to their colleagues and more likely to be motivated and perform better. Goal setting theory. Goal setting theory proposed by Locke and Latham state that specific and challenges goals lead to higher performance. Clear goals provide direction and benchmarks for measuring success, while challenging goals push individuals to exert more efforts. For instance, a sales team given a challenging but attainable target is likely to work harder and perform better compared to when they have vague or easy goals. Expectancy theory. Expectancy theory, formulated by Bloom, posits that motivation is based on the expectations that effort will lead to desired performance and that performance will lead to desired rewards. It's based on the formula. Motivation expectancy instrumental balance, where expectancy is that belief that effort leads to performance. Instrumentality is the belief that performance leads to reward, and valency is the value of the reward to the individual. For example, if an employee believes that working extra hours will lead to promoting, that the promotion will actually occur, and that the promotion is highly valued, they will be highly motivated to put the extra point. Understanding these contemporary theories help us create environment and strategy that effectively motivate individuals, leading to enhanced performance and satisfaction. Before we conclude this chapter and we close this chapter motivations, I think I need to show everyone how to motivate ourselves.
Again, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. Because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path. And that will make all the difference.
See, you'll never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test, was 9 dots. And you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream.
Next is self-motivated people always find a way to reason and strength to complete a task. They have a strong power to motivate themselves and to encourage themselves to perform any challenging task. This is the things that we all should adopt in our life. If we are self-motivated, we can overcome any challenges, any situations in our lives, and we can think wisely. If you want in any situations, you can think wisely. So always try to be a self-motivated individual with a personality of your own. We are very lucky because we all have a great life in the world as humans. I strongly believe that nothing is impossible to us achieve our goals if we have confidence to do it. We may fail, but if we start with confidence and motivate ourselves, definitely we success. That is power of motivated. We cannot motivate ourselves with word, but we can do it with practice. That's really inspired us. Failure is a common factor. It will be there in everyone's life. But I need to add another point in motivations. Firstly, the role of emotions in motivations. Emotions play a critical role in motivations. Our emotional state can significantly influence our motivation level. Positive emotions such as happiness and excitement often boost motivation. For instance, when we feel excited about a project, we're more likely to invest time and effort into it. Conversely, negative emotions like fears and anxiety can either hinder our spur motivations. Fear of failures might demotivate someone from taking on challenging tasks, but in some cases, it can also push individuals to work harder to avoid negative outcomes. Understanding the emotional component of motivations can help us manage and harness our emotions to maintain high level of motivations. Secondly, the impact leadership on motivations. Leadership has a profound impact on motivations. Different leadership styles can either enhance or diminish motivation level within a team or organizations. Transformational leaderships, which involves inspiring and motivating employees through visions and personal charisma, tends to significantly boost motivations. For example, leaders who communicate and compelling visions and demonstrate genuine concern for their team members' development often inspire higher level of motivation and commitment. On the other hand, transactional leadership, which is focused on clear structure and rewards for performance, can also motivate employees but might not foster the same level of intrinsic motivations. Understanding how different leadership style affects motivations can help leaders adopt strategy that effectively inspire their teams. Thirdly, technique for enhancing motivations in teams. Enhancing motivations within teams requires a multifaceted approach. Here are some effective techniques. Setting clear and achievable goals give team members a sense of direction and purpose. Goals should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART. Providing regular feedback helps individuals understand their progress, and area for improvement. Constructive feedback can be a powerful motivator by highlighting achievement and guiding future efforts. Recognition and rewards are essential for reinforcing positive behaviors and achievement. Celebrating success, no matter how small, can boost morale and motivation. Team building activities foster a sense of belonging and camaraderie. When team members feel connected and valued, their motivations to contribute positively increase. Another point is motivation in different culture contexts. Motivation can vary significantly across different cultural contexts. Understanding this difference is crucial for effectively motivating diversity. In individual cultures such as the United States, personal achievement and individual goals are often primary motivator. People in this culture may respond well to recognition and reward for individual accomplishment. In contrast, collective culture like Japan emphasize group harmony and collective goal. Individuals in this culture are often motivated by the success and well-being of their group or organization rather than personal accolades. Being aware of this cultural difference allows leaders and managers to tailor their motivational strategy to suit the cultural context of their team members. Another point is future trends in motivation research. Looking ahead, there are several exciting trends in motivation research. Advances in neuroscience are providing deeper insight into how our brain responds to different motivational stimuli. Understanding the neutral mechanism behind motivation can lead to more effective strategy to engaging. Technology is also playing a significant role. Gamification using game-like elements in non-game contexts is becoming a popular tool for boosting motivations in various settings, from workplace to education. Lastly, changing work environment such as the rise of remote work and flexible schedules are influencing motivations. Researchers are exploring how these changes affect motivations and what new strategy can be employed to maintain high level of engagement and productivity in this evolving context. By staying informed about this trend, we can adapt our approach to motivation and ensure they remain effective in the future. In conclusion, motivation is a crucial aspect of human behavior that influence our actions and performance. By understanding its nature, key elements, important and various theory, we can better foster motivate in ourselves and others. We have discussed how motivation drives productivity, engagement, and personal growth. We explore classical and contemporary theories that provide insight into motivating individuals effectively. Thank you for your attention. I hope you found this presentation insightful. I would be happy to answer any question you might have. Thank you.
Healing is weird. Some days you're okay and you're doing just fine. Other days it still hurts like it's fresh. It's a process with no definitive time frame. You just have to keep going and know that when all is said and done, You're going to be okay. You're going to make it okay here. I trust you. Picture healing like a roller coaster. Some days, you're on the high, feeling good and steady. Other days, it's like a dip. The pain is back. But here's the thing. It's a journey with a lot of twists. But you have to take steps forward. On those rough days, be kind to yourself. Imagine each step is a victory, even the small ones. Healing is a messy masterpiece, and time is its paintbrush. Keep going. When all is said and done, you'll look back and see how far you've come.